Hey guys, Dallin here. If you don't know me, like I said, Dallin Cottle. I help coaches with Facebook ads, funnels, marketing, anything, sales processes, anything that has to do with growing your coaching business. That's what I do. And I'm just here at the park today with my little girl, going for a little walk. And I've just been thinking a lot lately about kind of my journey, right? And all of us have a journey that we've been on, and it's really interesting, right? That like we all seem to end up somewhere that we should be, at the right place at the right moment. And so, a few years back, I was working for a large advertising company and was just having a blast. I mean, I was talking to hundreds and hundreds of businesses and learning so much about what they were doing that was working, what wasn't working, and auditing their accounts on Facebook and Google, and just seeing like what it is that was converting and like how to make things better. And like those strategy sessions were like some of the funnest times I've ever had. And then one day I was just like, man, I should go and do my own thing. I've never been somebody who can that wants to work for someone else. Like it's always been like really difficult for me. And so for me, I decided to kind of take that leap and decided to just venture out on my own and to start my own business. And so I did that, chased a lot of shiny things and started multiple businesses, and learned pretty quickly that when you are diverting your attention, you kind of go all over and you don't really get anywhere, right? You maybe have experienced that, right? And so as I kind of like was just going through this and figuring out this whole process, I landed on that what I was really passionate about was running Facebook ads for businesses. And like I started picking up clients and like started getting really good results, and it was like really, really fun. But like something was just missing, right? And a lot of the coaches that I work with like kind of have a similar story, right? Where, you were working with a lot of different types of clients and different people, and like you were getting results, but like there wasn't like this passion or this burning in your chest. Oh yeah, here, by the way, Captain America. My daughter's wearing her Wonder Woman shirt. We're superheroes today. It's pretty cool. And just also, like, before I forget, like if any of this resonates with you, click on the link and schedule a strategy call with us. I'd love to just look at your business and just kind of see what it is that's working, what's not working, maybe provide some suggestions and just see what we can do. Hey, Driel. And so it's really interesting though. So like going back to my story is that I was just trying to figure things out and trying to understand like what it is that I needed to do in my business. And it was at this time where I was like at this crossroads where I hired my first coach, my first business coach, to help me figure out my business. And with that, like he asked me the hard questions, right? Like, what about this or what about that? And things that I had never thought of before. And I was just like, okay, let's do this. And so I started working with him, and man, like it was so cool to see somebody who had kind of been where I was at, like helping me and figuring out like what it is that I need to do in my business to see it scale and really, really take off and grow. A bug flying everywhere. And so I started working with him, and just to shout him out, like Nick Olson is who I worked with. And he helped me see things in myself and helped me see things in my business that I was just kind of missing. And he helped me identify by working with him that, man, I really love working with coaches. Like I'm passionate about it because I saw the transformation in my own business. And so like my business again was like kind of like flatlining. It was like in a really good place, but it wasn't like taking off. And so what I did is I decided to make that shift to exclusively work with coaches, business coaches, life coaches, therapists, people like coaches that run retreats that help with eating disorders, that sell an online program or like a product, or they have a physical location like a boot camp, anything kind of the sort. That's what we started working on, or that's what in my mind I was like, that's what I want to do, is that's who I want to help. And so when I made that shift in my head, literally within 24 hours, I made $13,000. And like, to some of you, that could be a lot of money, and to others, that could seem like absolutely nothing. But to give you context, like up to that point, like I've never had a $13,000 day in my business. And that was the day when passion, the right coach, and just a lot of hard work, like just really, really paid off. And so from now on, like that's what my passion is I do Facebook ads for coaches, because of my own transformation, but also because like that's what I'm passionate about and that's what I love. And so as a coach, like when you're putting together your offer and when you're putting together what it is that you want to do to help other people, think about where that passion lies. Like think about where, like what like really, really lights you up. And that's my favorite question to ask, like on a strategy call. Like I'll talk to coaches and I'll just like, we'll dive into their business and we'll be looking at it, and they'll be like, well, I offer this and I have one-on-one here, and then I do this like package here, and then we have this online course, and then like we do this and this and this, and it's just not working. And I'm like, yeah, because like you're trying to do everything, because I know, because I was there. I did that same thing where I tried to do just a little bit of absolutely everything. Nice, beautiful garbage can in the background. Here, let's try to, and so like, what I would just kind of leave you with is that if you are a coach, pick something that you're absolutely passionate about, that you love, that lights you up. And again, like when I talk to these coaches, like that's my favorite question. Because if we can identify what lights you up, then that's where we start with our funnel. That's where the money is, that's where the passion is, that's where everything comes together. And so yeah, we'll leave that with you. That's my story. And like, it's changed my life. Like since I've made that decision, and since I decided to just make that switch and really dive into what I'm passionate about, like it's made all the difference. Work is fun. Like I never feel like I'm working when I'm working with people just like you. Like it's just always fun. And so I'll leave that with you. If anything resonated here today, like again, I just love working with coaches. If you're a coach that's passionate, that's making a difference in the world, that has an offer that is just irresistible, that you want to get out there, then schedule a strategy call with us and we would love to chat with you. So click on the link, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you guys soon.